Schrödinger's poor man. This is something I want to talk about that the right wing can't seem to stop harping on about. The cognitive dissonance is off the charts. In this video, I'm making fun of the right. I'm not even going to pretend to be fair and balanced or none of that bullshit. The Schrödinger's bum is what I'm coining today. That's how you know you're a leftist, when you add Schrödinger's to anything. But Schrödinger's bum is a guy who lives on food stamps, doesn't buy his own food, yet paradoxically is financially irresponsible. I just found that to be an amusing idea, that the very same people who get accused of being irresponsible, criminals, and breaking all kinds of laws and shit like that, but they also don't pay for anything. I understand that there's an underclass of people who, for whatever reason, don't want to work, but what we often come to find is that underclass very often connects to elites in ways that you didn't expect. If you want to spectrumize it, for lack of a better term, that would be just another point of view on that subject. But I find it amusing, just the double speak that we're forced to engage in when we engage in these arguments, which, by the way, for the sake of one's own overall well-being, I don't recommend very much of. It's kind of like alcohol or drugs or fast food or what have you. It's like, in moderation, yada yada. But it's so lame that we take that shit for granted, and most of us, there's a lot of fucking non-stop gooning, non-stop tweeting motherfuckers out there, many of whom are famous comedians, famous actors, famous athletes. These are famous, successful brands of people who have often called themselves brands. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he's a guy who's so successful, but, the story goes, we want him to fail so bad because of it. We want the most successful people to fail, and but let's not kid ourselves, we also want the failures and the poor people to also fail. So if we're just being real, that is not cool. It's just not cool. There's nothing cool about bringing people down like that, nor is there anything cool about constant positivity, nor is there anything cool about the NPC, oh, I'm never gonna fight, I'm always monkey in the middle type shit. So my point is, we're fucked. On the books, you can only make a certain amount in order to qualify for SNAP benefits, to my understanding, right? I mean, you can do side hustles and gigs and all this shit for cash, but you're not going to be like a regular employee. It's the wages who are paying the most for the so-called underclass of welfare recipients. And it's a conversation that we should have, and I'm glad that we're having on some level, in terms of how can we control society? How can let's democratize this even further. How many levers can we pull? How many, as an Obama type politician would say, incrementalism and progress and all that bullshit, which, it's a nice idea. For me, it's a nice idea, but it doesn't hold much weight when people starve in massa type shit. I cannot be afraid to tiptoe, even though, yes, I am afraid. I don't know who the fuck I am or why I am. I just know that I am. That's pretty much all you can honestly say about yourself without putting up some sort of facade as one. I know I'm getting too blah, blah, blah here, but fuck it, man. Garbage in, garbage out. New age in, new age out. Religion in, religion out. As within, so without. Hermetic principles. I'm sure someone doesn't want you to know this, but I'm sure someone else does. Okay? Whoever that may be. It's you.